Hey people, good morning, good morning. What's going on YouTube? What's going on people? This me been the messenger. How y'all doing? Just woke up a couple of, about an hour or so ago. Just got situated, but I thought I'd come on here and talk about this. Title of this video, this message right here is gonna be, the higher up you go with this YouTube stuff, or if you're any type of influencer or creator or whatever, just know, man, that hate hate comes with it. The higher up you go, the more subscribers you get, the more successful you get on your content, the more you start to be a positive influence, the more you start to, what I'm saying, talk about a lot of stuff, man. You're gonna have people, man, that's gonna come on here, that's gonna comment under your comment section, saying, look, you know what I'm saying little slick stuff, to try to get a reaction. These people, man, these trolls, you have to learn to ignore the trolls. You have to, ignore the trolls. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn to ignore the trolls. These trolls, man, they, it's funny about some of them, because it's like, you would think, okay, if a person, if they don't like something, that they would, not look at your stuff, or that they would go somewhere else. But it's like, people gonna always have something to say. That's the name of the game. That's what comes with it. Me, I've dealt with this for a little minute, off and on. I pay it no mind. I pay it no mind. I've kind of gotten immune to it. It's definitely have taught me patience, and have taught me how to just ignore people. Like yesterday, I had made a video last night, and you had some dude that commented up under my comment section, telling me about, I guess, my smoke detector. I need to change my smoke detector or whatever. Just, stuff like that. For an instance, like people be worried about the wrong stuff, the wrong thing, instead of worrying about the message and worrying about what you're talking about. I started to comment, but I was like, no, because these people are not really worth my time or worth my energy. And sometimes that's how you got to be out, man. You gotta, man, don't pay people no mind. It's like people be worried about what's going on in your house, and be worrying about other stuff that's going on around you, instead of worrying about the message, and worrying about, what I'm saying, what you're saying, the message in the video that you are making, that you are delivering. you know you know 9 times out of 10, man, people that got all this mouth on this internet, they wouldn't say this to you in person. The majority of the time they wouldn't. This internet, this social media, this Facebook, this TikTok, this Instagram, Twitter, you name it. This social media stuff, man, has made a lot of people very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Very comfortable, and it's given a lot of people a lot of balls. You feel me? To be kind of annoying, to say little slick, shady stuff, to be disrespectful at times, and to just say a bunch of stuff, and that they wouldn't say in person, because they know, the consequences and the repercussions. And I'm not necessarily talking about me, but just with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because, you wouldn't just walk up to a random person out here in person, out here in public, and just mouthed off at them and just talk crazy to them, and you don't even know them. You don't even know nothing about them. You feel me? Because you don't know what's going to happen to you. They're just the reality. You don't know how severe and dire the consequences may be. And violence is not the solve, or the solution to everything. But man, that, You know, people nowadays, man, have very low tolerance of disrespect and just not gonna tolerate certain stuff and not gonna tolerate people's mouths. And it's like people just need to learn respect, man. If you don't like something, if you don't like a person, just stay away from them. Don't say nothing to them. You know, it's that simple, man. You know, because it's like me. If I don't like you, if I don't want to be around you, I'm not gonna make it my business to talk to you or get close to you or say anything to you. See, the fact of the matter is, people, these trolls, a lot of times they want to pick with you and they want to say something to you because they do like you. They do like you, and it's like, you know, people. You know, it's sad to say, even grown adults, even older people nowadays don't have very good social skills, don't really know how to just communicate properly without saying something stupid or being disrespectful. You know, these are really your biggest fans. Know that. They just don't know how to just come out and be truthful and say, hey, I like you. I like what you're doing. I support you. You know, I support your content, man. I support, you know what I'm saying? They'll never do that. So instead, they'll hate. They'll throw little jealousy jokes, little shady shots at you to try to get a reaction out of you, just to get a rise out of you. Sometimes, you know, believe it or not, you got some people out here that gets enjoyment, that loves to get negative reactions out of other people, love to get under people's skin, love to irritate people. So I just wanted to say that, man. Um, Ignore the trolls, people. Ignore the trolls. Ignore the trolls. You know, when you start getting people having something to say, just nitpicking about something that you need to do and all that, just know that you're making progress. You're moving up to a higher level. You know, you're moving up to a higher level. If anyone liked this video, like always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave and share a comment down below. And I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate all the ones who support my channel and my content. I catch y'all some other time. Stay safe. Peace out. Ben the Messenger.